Well, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Kendra here, and if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, I miss y'all so stupid much. Like, I miss y'all like really, 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 really bad. I have not been able to record any videos, and it has been driving me nuts. Like, that room has consumed 4 weekends of my time. I have been working on my guest bedroom, and it is almost done. I am just waiting on one final piece of furniture, and I will be ready to record the final look of that room, so you guys will get a chance to see what that room looks like. So it all turned out so nice. I had 3 rooms I was working on at one time, and it took a lot of my time. It was back and forth to the store trying to get things, but anywho, I will go more into that on that video. But today, y'all, we about to do some makeup. We about to play in some makeup. Yes. So today I got for you guys the new palette by Amrezy. Now, y'all, I wasn't going to get this palette. Let me say this. I wasn't going to get it. And y'all work with me because I got my Invisaligns in, and is driving me nuts. I am trying to learn how to speak with these Invisaligns in my mouth, and it is like crazy. But anyway, this is the new Amrezy palette by ABH. If you don't know who Amrezy is, she's big on IG. Okay, her YouTube channel is not that big. I went to her YouTube channel. She does not have a lot of followers on YouTube, but honey, baby, that IG page, I'm just saying, 4 million followers on IG. The girl is big, okay? So if you never heard of her, go check out her IG page, and you'll find out quite a bit about Miss Amrezy. Now, she's a MUA, so makeup is her thing. But she recently collaborated with ABH, and this palette came out, I want to say, January 10th or 11th. So in the world of makeup and the beauty industry, I'm late doing this review. But in the world of Kendra, to me, this is a new palette, child, because I wasn't going to buy it. I mean, I have so much makeup, honey. If I was to just film all my makeup, y'all be like, okay, that's a lot. I have enough makeup. So if I buy anything, I mean, it's got to be a reason why I'm buying the palette. I mean, like, for real, y'all, because I'm just not here for all the just buying a new palette every time a company comes out with a palette. And on top of that, ABH has been doing so many collaborations with a lot of different people that, honey, I can't keep up with all that. I can't. I can't. Not only can I not mentally keep up with it, but financially I can't keep up with it. It's too costly. This palette right here costs $49. Now, most of ABH palettes retail for $42. But in this palette, you are getting, of course, you get the brush that comes with the palette. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out so it don't fall on the floor like most YouTubers. The brush ends up falling on the floor. In this palette, you're going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 shades in this palette. Now, most of the time with ABH palettes, you only get 14 shades. So they gave you 2 extra shades. However, let me say this, because ABH ain't slick, all right? Not when you got true makeup junkies like me on the scene with Hot Gangsta Lean. These 2 colors right here, these 2 right here, and I don't know if my exposure is too high, but these 2 colors right here, this one called New Yorker and OG, is darn near the same color, okay? So don't think you giving me two extra colors and it's the exact same color, because you're not, okay? Because I don't figure it out, all right? When I swatched them, these 2 colors was darn near identical. But the reason why I went ahead and I picked it up is because these shimmers on top, these shimmers are nice. And Chunky Glitters, they okay, but they can kind of be hard to work with if you're not used to working with glitters, okay? But all of these at the top, all this top row are shimmers, and then you got a little pressed shimmery color going on with these two shades here, and then from here on over are nothing but mattes. So pretty much you got a pretty neutral palette with a little color in there, and this, I thought it was cute because I've seen some people do neutral palettes and then have maybe one color shade here or there, but pretty much it's a neutral palette. Here there are a lot of pretty colors, neutral colors with some pops, a bunch of pops of colors. So I thought it was really cute. So what I'm gonna do is, because I'm not really, this right here, I'm not really sure how that's gonna look on brown skin. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and go off camera for the sake of this battery, so I can save his life. I'm gonna go off camera and come back on, and we gonna get to it. All right, y'all. It's gonna be okay, guys. So this is the look that I came up with. This left eye. I think it's okay. However, some of her shadows, like the one that I use, this one right here, that shadow is a pressed glitter, is what you would call it. I don't like the way it applies. It's very chunky, and I had a lot of fallout with it. And even when I raised my lids, you can see how it applied. Now, when I use chunky glitters like this, I don't like them in press. I don't like them in press form like this. I hate them in a press form. Either I want them as a loose pigment, like something like this, like a loose pigment like this, or I'll take them in a gel pot like this, where the glue, the adhesive is already in there, and I can just apply it. To me, those types of glitters apply better. You know, I think it could have turned out better, but you know, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to zoom in, like Savannah said, so we can get within. So I'm going to go ahead and start on this right eye. And what I had to do, I'm using this color here on the bottom. These colors here, these two right here, the name of these shades is New Yorker and OG. They are the exact same shade. I don't care what anybody say. It's the exact same shade. One's just darker than the other, but it's the same. But the problem is when I put it on my skin tone, it was too dark. It was coming out a lot darker than what it is in the pan. Okay, in the pan, you're seeing a light taupe, but when I put it on there, it looked extremely dark. Okay, so what I had to do is use a base. This is just a pencil base that I'm using. I'm putting on my lid, and this just kind of helps. What it does is just kind of helps bring the true color of the shadow, okay? And sometimes I have to do this, especially when I really, really, truly want that color to show up and I don't want any other color but the actual color. I will do this so that I get the true color of the shadow. Start building up, starting on the outer V. I'm just gonna start building up this color, okay? That's what I'm doing. Okay, so what I did was I mixed New Yorker and I mixed OG together, and that is my transition color, okay? As you can see, it's pretty. That base helped it a lot. It pushed the natural color of it out as much as it could, okay? So the next color, the next one I'm going in with, and by the way, that brush that I used was by Japonique. Really nice brush in number 723. I really like it. It's a nice blending brush. I just got that brush in, and it is really nice. I really like it for it to be a synthetic brush, because I really don't use too many synthetic brushes, but that brush was really, really nice. The next color I'm going to go in with is called Yugo, okay? And Yugo is a dark, that's that dark plum that I showed you guys earlier. That's this color right here. That's Yugo, that dark color right there. So I'm going to go in with that color on the outer V. Now, the brush that I'm using for this is an eSIM brush. This is the eSIM W36. Now, I like this brush simply because if you look at the tip of that brush, it has a slight where I can turn it on its back like this, and really it is so nice for getting up in the crease. You see how I'm able to just focus right there in the crease area? This is a nice brush for that, guys. I have not even seen another brush like this on the market. So kudos. Shades like this, you have to be careful because dark colors like this will take over. They will take over. And with this Eastern brush, what's so nice about it, I'm able to turn it on its side and just really be very detailed and precise about taking that dark color up in my transition area, which is very nice and I like it. See how, and it's not getting messy. It's staying really nice and detailed. See how that is? To the ABH palette, and I'm picking up OG. I'm just going back in, picking up OG to help blend this so that we have these two, this dark color and this light color is meeting up together, as you guys can see. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys how I use this glitter. Oh, y'all, I do not like this glitter at all. I don't like this pressed glitter. It sucks. Now, what I did was I stayed in the fold of my eye. If you have a lid like me, you're going to have, and you want to do something like this, but let's say you don't have as much lid space as I do, you're going to have to create a lid for yourself and go above it. Make a line and go above it. But for me, sometimes when I'm using glitters, I like to stay right on my actual lid. And I don't go too much over that line where the skin hangs like that. A lot of times I won't go over. I gotta be done so I can see that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and use this Blending Pro brush, because this Blending Pro has a flat head to it. For some reason I cannot find the actual brush that I use. Like, what is up with that, Kendra? Well, I can use this one. This is the Esom W21, and it has a flat head to it. I guess I could use this one. It looks flat. What you need is, whenever you're using glitters like this, you gotta have a flat brush. You just gotta do it. You got to, because if you don't, you're gonna have a glitter mess. I promise you, you're gonna have a mess. So I'm gonna pat down on it, and I'm picking up quite a bit of this chunky glitter, and I'm just gonna try to see. I want to focus. That's why I like to focus it in one area. But see, even with me trying to focus it in one area, I'm still getting fallout. I'm getting glitter in places I don't want glitter, and that's the thing that bothers me, because that's why I don't like glitters like this when it's in these press forms, because I feel like when it's loose, I got more control. I really do, because I control how much goes on the brush. I control where it's going. Now this brush actually applied it better than the other brush. I found the other brush I used to do the left eye, and I shouldn't have used that brush. All right, so we're gonna move on to the lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, I had to use Leo. The color is called Leo, and I'm gonna put it in the lower lash line. And I'm just gonna run it right along the lower lash line, just like this, because I want it to be precise. I don't want it to look blown out. I bought it because it was ABH. Now, I'm just gonna be honest. I am a true fan of ABH eyeshadows, but this formula is to me, it's not like the other ABH palettes. Like, I can't even pick this thing up and show you. This is what this looks like. I don't have a ABH palette like this. Look at this. Look at that blue. I've been dipping in this blue right here. Look see how kicked up it is in the pan? Okay, guys, so I got the lashes on. For a lip liner today, I'm going to use MAC's lip liner in the shade Chestnut, okay? I can't use a lipstick, because with these Invisaligns, the lipstick tends to stick, the lipstick rubs off on the Invisalign, and it looks crazy. So that was one thing I forgot to tell you guys. If you want to wear lipstick with Invisaligns, forget it. You can't. For my lip gloss, I'm going to use, this is an old fave. This is Gerald Cosmetics lip. It's a lip gloss, but it's got some color to it. I noticed with the Invisaligns, that's pretty much all I'm able to get away with is lip gloss. And even with lip gloss, it rubs off on the Invisalign sometimes. But this is their shade Crystal. And it's very pretty. Gotta make sure it's not getting on my Invisalign. Let's see that. It's real pretty, y'all. It's like a, I guess it's in the gold. I mean, when you put it with a brown liner, it's really pretty. And it's so cute. And Gerard Cosmetics puts a light in it. So it's real cutie. It's cute, y'all. Okay, guys. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? Let me see my lids. I'm going to zoom out so I can talk about this palette and what I think of this palette, y'all. I can't see what it looks like well in the viewfinder, but I can see in this mirror. Okay, guys, so my opinion of this palette. Most of the time, with most of the ABH palettes, typically I can only use maybe half the palette. I can't use all the shades. I will say all the shades do show up on my skin tone. So if you're somewhat of a deeper skin tone and you was thinking about getting this palette, but you weren't sure if the colors were going to show up on you, the colors will show up on you. However, again, when you're talking about these two colors down here at the bottom, OG and New Yorker, they are light transition colors, but they will appear different on someone of a deeper skin tone. Now, if you're a lot darker than me, OG and New Yorker probably won't show up that well. You know, even with a base, a light base, the true color, I couldn't even get the true color of those two colors. So I would say for anybody that's darker than me, those two colors is going to be a problem for you. It's not going to be a nice transition color at all. I don't see it happening because they're too light. They're too light. And wasted, this right here, wasted is just what it is. A waste of money. I don't know why they even bothered to put it in here. I guess on someone of a fair skin tone, it would be a pretty color, but it's too chalky. When I pick it up with my brush, it's chalky. Like, even if you look at the palette, like, there's tons of fallout in this palette from where I've tried to pick up the colors. I just don't, I mean, I even got the blue, it's blue shadow all up in here. That never happens when I use my ABH palette. I got the Soft Glam palette. I have the Jackie Aina palette. I have so many, like, I'm so disappointed in the quality of the shadows with this palette. I mean, like, it's to the point where I want to take the palette back to the store. I mean, I don't like palettes that break up like this. I don't. It's that bad. It's that bad. I mean, the colors are pretty. They are so pretty. But the quality of these shadows, no. The quality is awful. The quality is really bad. And I'm really surprised at ABH. And for $50, you know, I just expected more from them. I mean, I'm thinking about trying Tati palette. You know, Tati has a palette out that's $49. I'd rather try her palette than to keep this palette. I mean, this is garbage. And she's got a lot of glitters in her, you know, her palette. But I've seen some other YouTubers use it, and it don't seem like they have that many problems. But this, I'm not, you know, I'm not impressed with it at all. I think the colors are pretty. Like, even this copper orange color, it's a pretty color. But it's all over my face. Like, I can't keep it on my lids. And I don't like that. I don't like that, guys. And I hate to be, this is the first time I've ever downed a palette like that. And so you got to know that I'm being as honest as I can. Plus, on top of that, I am a new YouTuber. So, you know, I'm not getting paid in PR to review this palette. I just thought it would be kind of cool to show you guys some new makeup and let you see some new stuff that I had picked up. But I'm highly disappointed. I mean, I had to go pull out my Eason brushes just to get this stuff on. I would tell you right now, if you don't have a flat brush, you need a flat brush to apply this glitter. Because, I mean, like a flat brush. Like the one that I use, this one right here, see how flat, how it looks? You need something like that, or something like a flat brush to pick up, like something like this too. This, like, this will work. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. That flat brush, like something like that. And you have to wet the brush. So you need to use like a setting spray or some type of spray to wet the brush in order to pick it up, okay? Or you can use a glue adhesive, some type of glue adhesive. You know what probably would help? If you use a glue adhesive to pick up the shadows and put it on there, it'll stay right where it say. That's what you need to have to use these shadows. And my thing is, if you don't already own this stuff, if you don't already have this, you shouldn't have to go out and purchase that adhesive that I'm talking about by MAC. You shouldn't have to go out and purchase that and get flat brushes and all this stuff just to use the palette. You shouldn't have to do that. I mean, I have these things in my collection, but you shouldn't have to do that, especially not as a new person putting on makeup. You definitely shouldn't have to do that. No, that's no. Shouldn't have to do that. For my lashes today, guys, I used Kiss lashes in the style Lacy. That's what I have on today, is the Kiss lashes. Okay, but guys, tell me what you think of the look. The look to me is subpar. It's okay. I'm not crazy about it. I definitely won't do it again. And like I said, I'm definitely thinking about taking this palette back. Because I'm not happy with it at all. This is my first time even using the palette, and to me, I don't like that. Now that blue applied okay, but as you saw what it looked like in the pan. So guys, if you guys, anybody has used it and they have a different experience, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I got a bad palette. I don't know, but it's quite messy for me. I don't really like it. But guys, don't forget, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel and do share my videos with family and friends, guys. Tell me what you guys think of the look and everything and all that jazz. Y'all know the routine. Y'all know the deal. Guys, until the next video, I will see you soon. Bye, guys.